Hi friends, welcome back to another video here on my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing a Pinterest nail set, but before we get started I wanted to show you these nail tips just in case anybody had any questions. They are from Beetles, a part of their Tip X line, and they just have little hearts already cut out in the nails. These were pretty good tips. I only wore them for about a week before I took them off, and I just put some cat eye on top. In today's video, I'm going to be recreating this nail set right here. And it was actually really fun recreating this nail set. I used these long square tips. So if you're interested in seeing how I created them, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below what you think of the nail set at the end. So first I buffed all the nails, and then I went in with the Young Nails base coat. I really like this base coat, and I definitely really love these brushes. I would say that the handle on the brushes, because the bottles are really like short and round, the handles are short. So you might not like the bottles for that, but the polish itself is good. I'm going to do the base color with this Not Polished Solo Gel. This is in the color Brick by Brick. I think it is a pretty good base color. And these polishes from Not Polished, they are one coat. They're part of their newer line that is HEMA and TPO free. And all of the ones I've tried so far, they're all just one coat polishes. So I definitely recommend them. The pink that I chose to match the nails in the picture is from Young Nails, and this is called Tongues Out, and this is part of their new HEMA and TPO free line. I did do an unboxing on these. I never unboxed my Not Polished videos. I did unbox them on TikTok, but I never did an actual video. But I did do a video for the Young Nails polishes. So if you're interested in that, then go ahead and check that video out. So this nail set does have French tips. So I'm going to attempt to do a French tip. I think it came out pretty good, but it took me a while to get it. I had to wipe the nails off a few times and just keep redoing it. But of course I cut all of that out, but it was not easy. I'm not a fan of drawing French tips. They are kind of hard to do for me, and I just need to practice more. If I practice more, then it won't be so hard. But yeah, I think it turned out okay. You can let me know what you think. On two of the nails, I did go in and do a full nail of just the pink color. In the picture, the ring finger is fully pink, and I did not know what the thumb looked like because I don't know who the original nail tech is or nail artist is. If you do, definitely let me know. I didn't know what the thumb looked like, so I just made the thumb a full pink nail just like this one. For the heart-shaped Pokeballs, I went in with Combat Anime by Young Nails. And an easy way to make hearts is just do 2 dots, do them close enough together, not super duper close, but close enough, and then take a liner brush and just come down in a diagonal to collect the 2 dots, and you'll have a pretty good heart. The picture also had white polka dots and some red stars, so I did that. But since I'm trying to recreate the set, I tried to do it as exact as I could. To turn the red hearts into Pokeballs, I just went in with a plain white polish. I didn't use a art gel, just a regular white polish. And I painted the bottom half of all the hearts in white. And then I went over with a black liner gel from Ball Pit Nails and I outlined each of the hearts. Wait, no, I didn't outline each of the hearts. I just did the little line in the center, like the Pokeballs. I just did the line in the middle, and then I use a dotting tool to just put the black circle in the middle as well. But this emo black liner gel from Ball Pit Nails, I 100% recommend this. It is very easy to work with, very smooth. It's not super duper thick, so it doesn't get goopy on your brush. You can get really thin lines with this. I really like it. I need to try their white one. So now it's time to attempt to draw a Pikachu. I used this sketching gel. This is from Ball Pit Nails. This is in a brown color. I believe she also has a black, but this came in a little mystery stocking that I got over the holidays from her website, so I didn't get, you know, an opportunity to pick the color, but I'm really glad that I got this. It definitely helps out. And if you go in with some alcohol on a lint-free wipe and say you want to wipe it, and you do a very like soft wipe, like you don't push down a lot or scrub the nail, then you'll still kind of see a faint outline of your design. Then you can go in and paint and then outline it in black. So I do like this. I do like the fact that it is brown because it can help me out or help you out. But you see how I wiped it off kind of hard so to get all the color off. But if I would have just did a soft wipe, I would have still seen a faint line of the design. It was actually kind of hard to draw this Pikachu and stay in frame as much as I could because my eyesight is not the best. So sometimes for stuff I need it to be a little bit closer to see, but if it's that close to my face, then I can't get it in the camera. So it definitely was a little bit hard to do this, and I did not have my glasses on. So to color in Pikachu, I went in with this liner art gel from Ball Pit Nails. It's in the color, I believe, pineapple. And then I also used the paint bucket brush from Ball Pit Nails. And it is a denser, thicker brush and is meant to do big pockets of color. So if you need the color in a large image, then this brush is perfect for that. I used this color, but I did go over it with a brighter yellow on top because I felt like this just wasn't bright enough for Pikachu, but it was good to just do the overall coloring of the character. For the eyes, I just went in with that same black liner and with a dotting tool and did the eyes. Now, I did forget to put the whites of his eyes in. And when I was looking at him, I kept trying to figure out, like, there's something missing on this. Like, it doesn't look right. And I realized I never put the little whites in his eyes. So maybe that was it. He looks a little soulless. And I think that's just because the whites aren't there. I also had forgot to put the black tip at the top of his ears, but I was able to go back in and fix that, and then I re-recorded the end clip, so you'll see both versions, the one without the black tip on the ears and then the one with the black tip on the ears. But even when I went to go put the black tip on the ears, I still didn't realize that I forgot to put the white dots in the eyes. But I think I did pretty good in drawing him. I definitely want to do some more character art. I think that is fun. That's really fun to do, character art. I wanted to do some Bob's Burgers nails to do Bob and Linda, but they're kind of hard to draw. I tried to draw them out on my iPad and I was having a difficult time. So I knew that trying to draw them on a small nail was going to be even harder. So I just scrapped that idea and I went with Pikachu. So I hope everyone's doing pretty good with the snow that we've been getting in some parts. We did get snow where I am, And but I'm used to getting snow. We're used to getting snow up here, so it wasn't anything crazy, but it was ice. It snowed and then it did freezing rain overnight. So if you didn't shovel at all when it was just regular snow, then it was just a sheet of ice over everything. There were so many cars that was in the back driveway because we parked in the back of the house in my neighborhood, on my block, and people who did not shovel, their cars was just sitting there. Like, they didn't even attempt to get their cars out. And people who were parked on the street in Philly, the snowplows came in and just plowed all those cars in. Even if you shoveled out, when the plow came down the block, it just plowed you right back in, and it was just ice. So you literally had to pick your car out by doing that with the ice. And the streets, they did a terrible job with the plowing. And also the snow is so dirty. I hate dirty snow. But let me know if it snowed where you are. Was there just straight ice? Because some places, they only got freezing rain. I feel like it was a lot of places that don't normally get snow. They were the ones that got like all of the ice. So that definitely sucked. But let me know how the weather is or was where you are. It's really cold here. There are some days where I go to work in the morning and it's only like 5 degrees. And 20 degrees, it feels like, oh my gosh, it's nice outside today. And it's only 20 degrees. But yeah, I hope you're all staying safe and warm and all your families are good and everything like that. So for the heart on the nail, instead of hand sculpting it out, I decided to use a mold. I bought this mold gel. This is from Amazon and it's in clear. They also have a white one, but I wanted to get it fast, and the white one, it wasn't like next day delivery, but the clear one was. So I just got it in clear. You just squirt it out into your mold and you cure it, and then you have it easy. If you don't want to get one of these, then you can just use gel polish. It works the same. So I decided to make this heart a spinning charm. So I'm going to just glue a spinner to the nail or glue a spinner to the heart and then put it on the nail. What I should have did was I should have used 3D molding gel, like the thick gel, to put it on there so it didn't slide around with the McCart rhinestone glue, because it was just sliding around the nail. If I would have just used a thicker gel, would have been fine, but I know for next time to just use a thicker gel. So I decided to glue the charm on and then paint the nail. You can do the opposite. You can paint it and then glue it on. The reason why I put the charm on first, because it was clear. So I knew that when I go to cure it over top, it's going to cure since it's clear. But if it was painted, it might not cure as well because, you know, it's an opaque color or opaque background, so it might not cure fully, and I didn't want the charm to pop off if I was spinning it. But yeah, I just painted the top of the nail as normal as you would if you were painting a Pokeball, and that was it. And I think this is the last thing I did for this nail set. Here's the final set. You can see in this clip right here, the tops of Pikachu's ears, they aren't black, but I do fix that. But his eyes, they still don't have the white in the eyes, so he looks a little bit soulless, but that's okay. I did also write "I choose you" at the top of his head. I didn't film myself doing that because I had to have the camera so close to the face, so I just didn't get that on film. but it was pretty easy to write. I mean, it's simple words. And I just used that ball pit nail liner to write those words in, and it just made it super duper easy. The charm spins perfectly. I was having too much fun spinning it. It's kind of like a fidget toy. So right here is where you see I went in and I just painted the tip of the air black. So let me know what you think about this nail set. If you like it, do you like Pokemon? Have you ever watched it? I am a Pokemon fan. I mean, when I was a kid, not so much now. I really don't care about it now. But let me know if you think I did the original artist justice. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and hit the post notification bell. Bye, guys.
Only been days, but it felt like months. When gone for a year, only know like once. Life move fast when you do what you want. At this time, doing what I want. Hope you doing what you want.